Travis, what yesterday's game? What does it show about what character you guys have in this locker room? You could have easily just mailed things in. It was the last game of the season. There was nothing to play for, but you go out there and guys are blocking shots, laying the body on the line, and defeating the number one team in the Western Conference. What's it say about this group that's been put together?
Well, I think you're right. We could have easily just packed it in, and it could have been a 8-0 game for them. But I think our biggest thing over the year, obviously, sometimes the results didn't show, but we have a lot of pride in our locker room, and again, the results didn't show at times, but every single game we fought to the very end, and I think that's what we can definitely take with us for next year. We got a lot of young guys, a lot of growth this year, and I know I'm personally excited for next year to see a whole new level of San Diego Gulls hockey, and I'm going to be excited for it, and I think everybody else will be too.
How have you seen this group grow from October, winning those 2 games, getting through the slump, and over the progress over the last 8 months? What has been the key watching this group, and what can they accomplish moving forward?
I mean, it was massive, right? Like we started hot, couple games, best team in the league, and then obviously went on our 13-game skid there. But I think for obviously the young guys especially, it's gonna be big for them because they got to experience like the lowest of the low in a very early part of their career, and I think they're gonna realize that they don't ever want to have that feeling ever again. And after that 13-game skid, I think it was like 2 straight months where we were at the top of the entire league with kind of the push that we had going, and it was the funnest hockey I've played in a long time. And I think guys realize that not only you get rewarded for winning, but it's a self-reward too, right? Like you feel good going to the rink every day. No one wants to come to the rink every day when we're on a 13-game losing streak, but where you have everybody stuck with it, and it was painful at times for sure, but I feel like once we were able to get out of that slump, we took off, and again, like towards the end of the year, things happen, some injuries and whatnot, but yeah, like I said, I'm just excited for next year, and once, especially these young guys, all the talent in the world, they get a year under their belt, and I think they'll be coming back hungrier than ever next year.
How about for you, Travis, to be a full-time AHLer, and this is going to extend into next season and an option for the next year after that? For you, what's it like earning this opportunity and going out there and continuing to earn it night in, night out?
I mean, it's a dream come true, I guess. Like the little kid in me is, yeah, it's pretty cool, and it's even more cool, like selfishly, because it's like these young kids a lot of them are going to grow up and be longtime NHLers. So when I'm old and gray, by the time they're still killing in the NHL, I can tell my kids that I used to play with them. I'll probably tell them that I was line mates with them back then, so they'll believe anything at that point. So, but no, it's just so cool. Like I said, there's every day. It's just grateful. A lot of gratitude and the support, not only from like my teammates and whatnot, but the coaching staff and even like the entire staff. It's just first class all the way. I can't say anything negative. I've been able to share some great memories and going to continue to share great memories with a lot of people here, and I'm definitely the most grateful and happy about that.
For you, everybody takes something from the season and to work on in the offseason, be ready to go for next year. What is that thing for Travis Howe that you want to be better at and find that next better version of Travis Howe when you come in here for training camp?
Well, I got to get that goose egg off the goal. That's a tough stat there for me, but yeah, I mean, maybe personally that'd be a goal, but I think I've established myself, I think, as like the physical presence and the stand up for guys, whatnot, but every day nothing's going to change. It's like I still want to become a better hockey player. I want to be able to be trusted more. I want to be able to make it a lot harder to take me out of the lineup every game, because at the end of the day, again, the little kid in me just wants to play, and I know that when I'm in the lineup, I know I probably a little bit better of a chance that the guys might be a little bit safer out there. But yeah, I just want to be able to maximize my contributions to the team, pretty much.
Now that we've seen this group come, it started with, 11 first-year guys beginning of the season, coming out of junior, coming out of college. So I'm sure it's a lot of wide eyes ready to go. Do you think expectations are high come next season? Everybody's a year older and seasoned and now knows what to expect out of a 72-game season.
Yeah, I think once, again, these kids they were playing against kids for so long, and you come your first year playing professional hockey at 19, 20, 21 years old, and you're playing against grown men. And I think that's just a massive adjustment period. I think over the year, like, these kids got stronger, they got bigger, faster. And like you said, I think the expectations next year are going to be, they're not going to be, oh, let's try to make playoffs. It's like, no, we're going to go for a push next year. And I think that you could probably ask everybody else, no matter if they're young, old, in the middle. I know I'm personally sick of losing. And I know this organization's probably pretty damn sick of losing as well. So I think next year it's going to be a lot more exciting, deep run playoff hockey. So.